Hello and welcome everybody. We are here today at Martinsville Motor Speedway 1970 for the 6th race of NR2003 Demolition Derby NASCAR Racing League. We are here with Bobby Dillon, our last race's winner. Take a quick look at the standings and the money standings of the series. Take a pause if you want to take a look, but qualifying results are in, and it looks like Fanny Liquor will be starting on the pole next to Penny Packer, number 17 car. And here's Fanny, number 99. Right behind them, number 14, Crest Colgate Plymouth will start next to another Plymouth, his teammate, number 43, Mike Weiner. Coca-Cola team, number 12, Andy Hernandez will also line up with Grigory Zmanovsky, number 22, his teammate from the Coca-Cola team. 00 Jimmy Kane, our series leader, will line up next to Ethan Moore. Rashkin Lahari, number 27, next to Jimmy Stilinski. The guy probably crashed most cars in the series so far. 46 of Buddy Spears will line up next to number 7 of Haruto Tugarapipi. Marsha Matters will line up to ugly yellow 98 Ford Cobra Torino of Steve Rose, Mexican Cowboy. And we will be starting our race from the back with Bobby Dillon, our last race's winner. Let's take a quick recap at the standings. Hernandez fell 6 spots since the last race. Bobby Dillon +7 with that win and got a spot at the playoffs clinched as well. We are waiting for command to start the engines, the green flag. Let's take a look at the money standings. So far, only 3 drivers have more than $20,000 in their accounts. Martinsville crown is at stake today, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The race is about to start. And green flag at any moment. Right now, we'll be back with a short commercial. Alright, and we are back. Green flag is in the air. Bobby Dillon, last spot. Here we go. Let's go racing. Boogity, boogity, boogity. LGBTQ and ladies and gentlemen and everybody else. Yeehaw. Alright, so. It just looked like 98 car. Just took a dive right there for a second. We're gonna have to take a look at the replay to see exactly what happened so far. Bobby Dillon moving up to 6th spot right now. Actually pulling back to 7th. The 14th of Crest Colgate takes the 6th spot away. Let's take a look at the slow motion replay camera provided to us by Papyrus helicopter camera. And slow motion. Here we go. Looks like the first car to scrape the wall is number 7 of Haruto Tugarapipi. And then from there, Mike Weiner and his girlfriend, number 99. Look. Finally, girl puts a block on the whole field. What a wreck. And then indeed, take a look at the 98 car of Steve Rose, Mexican Cowboy from Texas. Looks like he is cooked. Andy Hernandez facing the other way on the racetrack. Let's take another look from another angle. And here it comes. Stick around with 98 ugly yellow Ford Cobra Torino. And it looks like a hard hit directly straight into the separation wall barrier. And it looks like it was Jimmy Stilinski, another crash in another car in the series. That guy probably crashed the most number of opponents. Buddy Spears also gets a chunk of that. Let's take a ride with Steve Rose. Bam! Slam! Okay, that was pretty good. He gets taken out on the first lap. Take a ride with Jimmy. Just a slight touch. And that is enough to end someone's day here in NR2003 Demo Derby. And of course you could see number 12 of Andy Hernandez also losing hella time and positions. Here we can see him going for the 3rd spot. Gets pinched. And then just slams into 99. And then gets ran up on the whole field, by the whole field. You can see Buddy Spears took a shortcut through the pits. He's okay and coming out back on track. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so far an eventful beginning of the race. Mike Weiner is our race leader. Right behind them is Grigory Richmanovsky, Fanny Liquor, and Rashkin Lahari, number 27, Red Rocket team. So far so good. Mike Wiener keeps leading the race. There's quite a bit of a lead over the rest of the field. We'll see how that turns out when he faces some of the lap traffic. Here we are with Harudo Dugarapipi and Jimmy Stilinski. The Intimidator, or what's the Interrogator? I'm not sure, but he just spins another car. Oh, what a move by Jimmy. Damn clean. Harudo Dugarapipi in the dirt once again. Let's take a replay with Haruto. And it looks like fine until Jimmy Stilinski gets on your tail. And then boom, bam, slam. Nice demolition derby racing from number 21, Jimmy Stilinski. Meanwhile, for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th spot, 99, 17, 14, and Marshall Madden number 13. Some 2x2 racing, and up in front of them, Rich Manovsky in second, and Rashkin Lahari number 27, Red Rocket, is in third. This is basically the top end of top 10, and once again, there's some kind of backup on the Jimmy Stilinski comes through with another slam. Man, 3-0 in Jimmy's pack today. Let's take a look at that. The 17 of Penny Packer spun out. There's a big play, and here comes Jimmy. Slam! Turns the 99 around. Good job for Jimmy Stilinski. Bobby Dillon, 71. Woo! Just eating through the field. He lines up next to 13 of Marshall Mathers. So it's Mathers, Dillon, Moore, and then it looks like 13 takes it a little bit too wide. Bobby Dillon just picking up 3 spots right there. Our last race's winner. And Rich Manovsky makes a mistake for second. Gets run out by the 27 Red Rocket of Rashkin Lahari. And Rashkin in the wall. Not enough to chase down the 22. This was really close. Here we are with Rashkin. He is still in third position. Here is Grigory Richmanovsky, number 22, running up on his teammate, which is a few laps down. His teammate lets him through, and let's see if he has enough momentum and time left to catch up this guy, the man of today's race, Mike Wiener, number 43, Plymouth, consistently leading for the beginning of the race. No one was able to come close to him yet. Here we can have we can see a battle for, I'm not sure, I think this is towards the end of the top 10. I think this is 7, 8, and 9 spots. Marshall Mathers, number 13, hella wide. This allows Bobby Spears. Ooh, this looks like synchronized gymnastics or something right there, the way they both hit the wall. Buddy Spears muscles through. Alright, and smash the wall, and they're side by side once again. This was short-lived by Buddy. Marshall takes the spot away from him. Number 13, Chevy Chevy. 2 Chevys fighting one another. And Pennypacker and Moore get into it. Moore in the fence. Take a look at those 1970s bushes. That's funny. And yeah, we could see on the replay 17 doesn't take much damage, but both of the cars lose hella time right there. Meanwhile, in 4th, Chris Colgate. Fanny is a lap down in 10th. We still got Colgate, Lahari, Rich Manovsky in 2nd. And Mike Wiener, number 43, is still our race leader. 10 laps to go. We're way more than halfway through the race. And with each passing second, there's less and less time for anybody to do anything about Mike Wiener's situation right now. We can see Buddy and Marshall once again going at it. And the 13 puts clean move on the 46. Textbook stuff over there. Makes a pass. Oh, buddy. Pennypacker is in 6th position, even though he was in a lot of trouble. He is surviving on the racetrack. Here we are with Lahari number 3. Position number 3. Still unable to catch Rich Manowski, and Rich Manowski looks like unable to catch up Mike Wiener. Both drivers make mistakes, and Mike Wiener puts up some distance in between them. Here we are with Mike. Mike, can you hear me? It doesn't look like the radio is working on his car. Alright. We will be back after the first short commercial break. And we are back from our commercial break. We can see that Mike Wiener is still leading the field, Rich Manowski in 2nd, Lahari in 3rd. There's less and less time left. Let's take a look at the distance. About the same distance between the top 4 drivers. Bobby Dillon 71, a little bit back in 5th. I'm not sure what lap this is, but okay, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go, and Mike Wiener, there's some lap traffic up ahead of him, but it doesn't look like there's much distance left in the race for anything to happen. And it looks like we're gonna have our first total domination winner, Mike Wiener, leading all the laps in the race. That's what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, with just 2 laps to go. '71 of Bobby Dillon. Colgate is in 4th right now. And then what the fuck has just happened to number 27 car? 27 in the wall. Rashkin Lahari. He was running in 3rd spot. Ladies and gentlemen, this puts Colgate in 3rd. And Mike Wiener, look at him. He's in the pit stalls. What the fuck happened to him? 1 lap to go. This is last lap, ladies and gentlemen. He's forced to pit. This is tragic for the 43 team. Whatever happens, his EXE is malfunctioning. They're working on it right now, but it is too late. This is the last lap of the race. Holy fuck. Let's take a look at replay with Rashkin Lahari, number 27 Ford. There's some trouble up ahead. That's what happened. Ethan Moore was involved in a wreck with someone. And 27 runs up on the 22 of Rich Manowski, and they're going to turn 3 wide. That's not gonna be there for long, and woo! Classic laser. That's what this move is called in this LS Colella Demolition Derby. Let's take a look at the replay. You are, guys, witnessing a classic laser right now. That's what this move is called in the series where I race. Last lap, you're falling behind, let your opponent catch up, get in front of you, and slam! Just a slight touch. In and out, right into the wall. This is textbook stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Grigorio Rich Manowski takes 27 out of the race. Then what happens then? Mike Wiener. Let's take a look at what happened with Mike. We're in a spectator cam, and it looks like Mike Wiener has collision with number 6 on the last lap of the race. It was Buddy Spears and Ethan Moore. Buddy pulling a hockey move out the wall into the car. Mike Wiener just slams head on into number 6. We could see his EXE is all turned out and malfunctioning. It is shutting down. We could see the fluids leaking out from underneath the EXE. Mike Wiener, you see his hood all bumped out. Damn, what a disappointment. And we could see white flag in the air as he passes through start-finish line from the pits. This puts Crest Colgate into second spot right now with Rich Manowski 22 in first. Let's take a last ride with Rich Manowski and Colgate for the last lap of the race. We're with Crest right now. We could see white flag in the air. One more lap to go. And it looks like Colgate has enough momentum to run up on the 22. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a race. Yeehaw! Side by side out of turn 3. Into turn 3 on the back straight. We'll be right back after the short commercial break. Alright, and we are back. It looks like this is the last turn of the race. The 14 takes it away from the 22 up up front. Let's take the last ride with the 14 of Crest Colgate. Replay from the cockpit. And indeed, it looks like the checker flag is in the air. The flagman is waving it. And it's number 14, Crest Colgate. We should congratulate him. He gets the Martinsville crowd. Number 22, Rich Manowski in second place. We could see some words are exchanged between the drivers. I think Rich Manowski congratulating his fellow driver on his first El Escuela Demolition Derby victory. Dylan in third. And we're waiting for the rest of the official results right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an exciting race. Right now we could see the 5 cars that didn't make it. It's 00 of Jimmy Kane, our championship leader. Andy Hernandez, number 12. Jimmy Stilinski, 20 laps back. All that banging and slamming didn't do him too good. And our top 10 looks like this. It's Colgate, Rich Manowski, Dylan, Pennypacker, Matters, Buddy Spears, Ethan Moore, Mike Wiener is in 8th. Rushkin Lahari was taken out on the last lap, finishes 9th. And Fanny Leekirk just cannot get her footing in El Escuela Demo Derby. Something always goes on, but she finishes 10th, doesn't lose any money. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate Crest Colgate one more time and take a look at the standings. And it looks like Jimmy Kane remains our series leader. He finishes 11th, gets 28 points. Colgate moves up a spot with his win, clinches a spot in the playoffs, 32 points, just 4 points behind Kane for the championship, for the regular championship crown. Jimmy Stilinski falls back a spot, 4 points, 6 points behind Colgate. Dylan moves up 2. Good third place finish for him. Grigory Richmanovsky, his best finish of the season, comes in the runner-up second with 45 points total. He moves up 6 spots. Buddy Spears with an okay 6th place finish, 46 points, moves up 2 spots. What else happened? Steve Rose, number 98, falls back 6 positions with his last 15th place finish, gets a dunce head for the Martinsville race. Ethan Moore remains at the last spot, but he is joined by Andy Hernandez. Hernandez is in the playoffs, but he has not been doing too well overall in the championship with 60 points back. Tugarapipi falls back 3, just no luck for that guy, the Japanese meat samurai. Pennypacker plus 2, he's climbing out of the danger zone of the last 3 drivers who are not going to qualify for the playoffs. And there it is. The money standings you could see for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. But so far, what's important is there are 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 drivers that made more than $20,000. They're in the $20,000 club, and those probably are the ones that are going to contest for the richest teams at the end of the season in the manufacturer's standings. Plymouth, with Crest Colgate's win, takes 4 points and total of 12, still at the last place. Dodge gets 3 points, still third. Chevy just gets 1 point, and Ford with 2 points and a third place finish puts a little bit of distance between them and the Chevy. 19 points to Ford. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later. I'm fucking tired commentating all this garbage non-stop. See you later. Bye bye.